Hello and welcome to the Fall 2023 series. My name is Alfred Appiah and I am a graduate student at Yale University. You are welcome. Now, MBAs are the most expensive programs in America. And as an international student, it becomes more difficult to come and study in US, paying so much for your studies. That is why in this video, I am going to share with you good schools that offer full tuition and stipend, full scholarship, graduate assistantship for MBA studies. So I want you to stick along. Subscribe if you are new here. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like to support our video. And also we have a Telegram page that answers all your questions and give you scholarships and opportunities as and when you receive it. So make sure you check the video description section to join our Telegram page. Also, I'll put all the links to the website of these schools and the scholarship in the video description section. Check it out. As I said, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into the video. So the first school we are going to check is Potts Park University. This is a very beautiful and a very nice school. You can see from their website. Now let's look at the MBA programs and their graduate assistantship. So MBA graduate assistantship. Now, our MBA program offers graduate assistantship to full-time students each academic year. So as you can see, there's opportunity for you to get full-time. And what does the graduate assistantship award entails? If you look at this second paragraph, it is here. You receive full tuition and you also receive a monthly stipend of $800, which is something very good for you. It said room and boarding, additional tuition charges, books and incidental costs are not included. But that is fine, because if you get an assistantship that is helping you to pay your full-time tuition and also giving you $800, it can do a lot for you. So you can consider this school. Let's look at the minimum requirement. But before then, there's a very wonderful clause here. It said both US citizens and international students are eligible to apply. Something that is very encouraging. So wherever you are watching this video from, this is a very nice school you can begin with if you are interested in MBA. Now, minimum eligibility requirements. So here you are looking at a 3.5 GPA. So if you have a 3.5 GPA, that's good. Or if you have a 3.25 GPA, that's good, and that will help you a lot to get some of this award. Graduate assistantship usually run from September to April 30th. That is the full academic year period, and students must be enrolled full-time. So to be enrolled full-time, it means that you must take 9 credit hours, at least 3 classes every semester, which is something that every international student is required to do based on your visa status. Now let's look at some of the MBA programs. Let's look at the graduate admissions. If you go to graduate admissions, what they require for master's degree candidates must submit the following documents. So to be eligible or to apply for this school and get admission, you need to apply by filling the application form online. There's application fee, which can be waived if you apply online. So when you apply online, you won't pay any application fee. Then you also submit all your academic transcripts, which is very good. And I think these are some of the major things that they talk about. If you're an international student, good news, you can apply. There's opportunity for you to submit TOEFL if you don't have English proficiency. But if you studied or if you have English proficiency, it means that there will be no need to submit a TOEFL. It can be waived. Admission is also on a rolling admission. That means as and when they give admission to people. So this is a very nice school you can consider if you are looking for MBA programs. Now let's look at the second school that we have. Now we have another good school here for MBA, right? Another good school here. This is Eastern Illinois University, Master of Business Administration. This is a good university, Eastern Illinois University. They also offer graduate assistantship. Graduate assistantship comes with monthly stipend for fall and spring semester, tuition waiver up to 4 classes for fall and spring semester, then working up to 20 hours a week, flexible course work schedule. Then graduate assistants provide teaching support, research support, and other. So this is clearly a good school, because you are going to be waived your tuition, you are going to receive monthly stipend, and that is one of the challenges for most MBA programs, because they are very expensive. And you get a school that offer full tuition, that is a very good, and it's a breakthrough for whoever is willing to apply for. So make sure you consider Eastern Illinois University also. I will leave the link to this in the video description section. You can go to about the program and read about it. You can go to degree options and read more about it. You can go to apply now, and you can look at some of this application process for you to apply for a graduate assistantship program. Now, the third is the University of Maine. Maine, right? I'm sure I pronounced it right. So Maine MBA graduate assistantship information. This is also a very good school. When you talk about good universities that offer MBA, this is one of the schools that you can look at. So graduate assistantship are designed to provide on-campus students with the opportunity to take part in a real world business research, teaching and projects while taking full-time course. Graduate assistantship are awarded competitively based on academic merit, unique or specialized skills, and all criteria. Assistantship are awarded as academic year contract, beginning the first day of the fall semester and end the close day of the spring semester. Perfect. Very perfect. So to apply for, what do you need, right? You need a detailed current resume, right? You also need a cover letter outlining what skills and qualification you need for. And this is after you have applied for your admission. So check the school website and look at the admission requirements, and also see what you can offer. Maybe possibly we can check the graduates and look at the admission requirements that they are offering, and how best you can apply for this program. So let's look at accounting. And I will leave the links to all this in the video description section. So admission requirement: complete an online application, contact information of 3 professional recommenders, right? Recommendation. So you need recommendation. Transcript of all previous colleges or university transcript. You need your resume. Then written submission. That is more like a statement of purpose. GMAT scores or approved GMAT waiver. So there's an opportunity to waive GMAT scores. See below, we'll look at it. Let's go to GMAT waiver. That's an area that is most interested to everybody. Okay, so said bachelor's degree from an accredited university with a 3.0 cumulative GPA and or 3.5 preferred, or prerequisites of MBA with a grade of B or better. GMAT scores with this waiver are available. So let's look at the GMAT waiver. Now, applicants, look at this one. Applicants must submit a GMAT score taken within the last 5 years. To apply for a GMAT waiver, submit the GMAT waiver form. You have to submit waiver form, but you must meet this criteria. 1, you must have a PhD, a JD, MD, CPE, or graduate degree from an approved institution. So if you have any form of graduate degree, maybe you did your graduate degree in accounting, in finance, or in any other form, you can waive the GMAT, right? Also, if you have 5 or more years of postgraduate professional or military work experience, so you have been working in a bank after studies, you have been working for a long time, for 5 years, you can apply for the GMAT waiver. Now, a minimum of 3 years industry experience, as I said, in terms of experience. This is what I like. Now, if you have an undergraduate degree with a GPA of 3.0 in a STEM or applied quantitative field, you can apply for it. So if you did BCom, you did any form of the STEM related programs, you can apply for a waiver in the GMAT. So this is a very good school that you can consider, and they offer a good graduate assistantship option. I will leave the link in the video description section. Make sure to check it out, as I said. Now let's go to the other school. This is a very good school, Wright State University. Wright State University. They also offer Master of Business Administration, and there's a graduate assistantship full-time, right? So those who are taking full-time programs will receive graduate assistantship. What does a graduate assistantship entails, right? So let's go through and see what graduate assistantship entails. Each year, the Wright College of Business employs a number of students in their graduate program and graduate assistantship. Graduate assistants are expected to work average 20 hours per week while completing a minimum of 6 grade credit hours a semester. So almost the same. So you'll be working and you'll be paid, and out of that you'll be able to pay for your tuition and your living expenses. If you look at it, the award is one of the award is for one academic year only. That is when you apply, it is for academic year only. You can reapply. Apply to Raj College of Business with required document. You must be admitted to MBA program and have a competitive GMAT or GR score on file at the time of application or when the application is reviewed. So here too, there's a requirement for GRE and GMAT. However, when you go to the school's website, admission website, there's an option to waive the GMAT based on the list of exemptions that they will give. And I think you will love this school. This is also a very good school that you should consider if you are thinking of applying for MBA program. The next school we are going to consider, as you can see here, is a very good school, University of Arkansas at Little Rock, right? University of Arkansas at Little Rock. So this is also a very good school, and they have a graduate assistantship available for their MBA program. Good. So what does the graduate assistantship in this school entails? So to qualify, student must be fully admitted. As I said, you must be fully admitted, take full-time studies, not part-time studies, right? So even if you're an international student, you can come and take full-time studies, right? So graduate assistantship provides a tuition scholarship, including out-of-state tuition. So what it means, if you're an international student, every international student pays out-of-state tuition. So if you qualify and you receive this graduate assistantship, it will clear that tuition for you, right? Up to 9 hours a semester. That's 9 credit hours, and a stipend. I love this one. So this one too is giving you opportunity to pay your full tuition and give you monthly stipend. It is good. Let's look at the admission requirements here and see what they are also requiring. So here they are also requiring a GMAT, but wait, don't worry, GRE, GMAT, don't worry. Let's go on. Now, if you minimum accepted, so if you have a GPA of 2.5, you can apply to this program and get graduate assistantship. They also require, as I said, minimum accepted mark for the GMAT and the GRE is clarified. But there is a way to waive the GMAT here. A way to waive the GMAT and the GRE. To do that, you must hold a graduate degree or are currently enrolled in a graduate or professional degree. So if you have any graduate degree from any field, masters or something, it qualifies you to waive. If you have a GPA of 3.25 or 3.5 and above, it qualifies you to waive. If your current job responsibility require high level of analytical skills, you are in a responsibility that requires you are in a managerial role or something, you based on your CV, you can waive your GRE. Now, if you have 2.5 GPA, but you have worked for 5 years, that also help you to waive the GRE. And as stated on their website, to waive the GRE or the GMAT, you must use the GMAT or GRE waiver form. International students must submit TOEFL. That is if your mode of teaching in your country, the mode of teaching is not English. If you come from those countries in Ghana, Nigeria, most of those countries that their mode of teaching is in English, you don't need GRE, right? Ethiopia, Kenya, you don't need GRE, and this is a very good school for you. So check the website. I will leave the link to all this, as I said, in the video description section. So make sure that you check these schools. I will also add some schools. I'm going to give you 10 schools in all, but I'll discuss 7 in this video. So check the video description for some of these schools. At least apply to 5 of them. Many of these schools waive your application fee also, so you can apply as many as you want and see the best school, the school that will give you the best offer. That's University of Arkansas at Little Hill. Now let's look at this one too. Good. This is also a very good school, California State University, San Bernardino. So this also is a school that do or offers MBA program. And if you are looking for MBA program, there are a lot of concentration. We have MBA traditional concentration, MBA executive concentration, MBA online concentration. So if you're interested in online, maybe you are busy, you are doing something you want to do online, you can still get scholarship, graduate assistantship, and study in the US online. But if you want to come to US and you want to study in person, there's that option for you. So the traditional, let's look at the admission requirements. That's very important. Admission requirement. You need your bachelor's degree, right? So you must have a bachelor's degree and a GPA of 3.0. Good. This school does not require GMAT or GRE also. So you need your personal statement, number 2. You need the resume or CV. And for MBA programs, I tell you, your CV must be rich. You must get a very competitive and compelling CV. I will do a video to share with you some sample CVs and how to write a compelling CV from an expert. And I will do that and share it with you before you submit this application if you want to apply. Letters of recommendation. Here is important. You must get people who can give you good recommendation. There's an opportunity to do an interview, which is helpful, and for you to show them and let them know what you need. These are some of the application requirements. TOEFL or English proficiency, you don't need them based on the country you are coming from. So this is another good school that you can apply to. California State University, San Bernardino. I have a friend actually in this school, so you will love the school and everything that they do. The final school I'm going to discuss with you, as I said, I've lived all these schools in the video description, and I have other schools also listed also. Is University of Nebraska, Omaha. Say it after me. University of Nebraska, Omaha. That's just by the way, don't mind me. So College of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration. So admission requirements. What do they require, right? So this is an admission requirement that you need unconditional admission. So 2.85 GPA, GMAT or GRE scores are not required. Very important. They are not required. And if you are coming for an MBA program, you need a school like this, because sometimes you are not prepared, you don't have the money to go and write the GMAT, and that should not stop you from coming to school. Your resume and TOEFL requirements for this school. So this is also a very good school that you can consider. They offer a very good graduate assistantship program. Let's look at funding your MBA. So let's look at graduate assistantship. Good. Graduate assistantship represents a great opportunity to gain professional and academic experience in the field of study. The assistantship are awarded to students who have demonstrated high academic preference. Good. So this school also offers graduate assistantship. And what does it entail? Graduate assistants receive tuition reimbursement and a monthly stipend to work 20 hours per week. Very good and a wonderful school. So this is just like the others that we have discussed. So check University of Nebraska also. I'll leave the link in the video description also. Thanks for watching. These are wonderful schools you can apply to. I would encourage you to take your time to go through the website of these schools one by one and reach out to admission coordinators with all your questions if you have. You can also reach out to us with any question and any concern. Please subscribe, like, share, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section. As always, theology is fine. Trust me.